Long ago, in a small village in Nigeria, there was a pastor named Pastor Okoro. He wore white robes and carried a big Bible. People respected him, for they thought he spoke with the voice of God. But Pastor Okoro was not what he seemed. At night, he went to the evil forest. There, he called spirits, not angels. He prayed for power, not for love. The more the villagers gave him offerings, the more their children fell sick, and the more their farms became dry. One night, a young boy named Chinita had a dream. He saw Pastor Okoro in the church, but behind him stood a tall black shadow with red eyes. In the dream, the shadow whispered, "He is mine." Chinita woke up shaking. The next Sunday, Pastor Okoro stood in front of the people, shouting prayers. But his voice was not his own. It was deep, heavy like thunder. The church windows rattled, and the people began to tremble. Suddenly, Chinita cried out, "He is evil. Look at his shadow." The villagers turned. For the first time, they saw it, the dark shadow standing behind the pastor, moving when he moved. Pastor Okoro's eyes glowed red. He laughed, a laugh that shook the ground. But an old widow named Mama Nkechi stood up. In her hands was a small wooden cross her late husband had carved. With tears in her eyes, she lifted it high and prayed in a trembling voice, "God of light, save your people." The pastor screamed, falling to the floor. Smoke rose from his body, and the dark spirit tried to run, but the prayers of the villagers grew louder. The shadow burst into flames, and Pastor Okoro's body turned to ashes on the altar. Silence fell. The people wept, some in fear, some in relief. Mama Nkechi wiped her tears and said, "Warning, my children, not every man who wears white is a servant of God. Be watchful." From that day, the church was rebuilt with clean hands, and the story of the evil pastor was told to children so they would never forget. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thank you for watching.